Hello, this is Joe Pearson, the project planner for this application. This is a request to the Planning Commission to approve a parcel map waiver to allow for a lot split filed by Mark Ross on behalf of Sunbelt Enterprises. The project includes a request to subdivide an existing undeveloped 6.68 acre parcel located at the southwest corner of Lockwood Street and Outlet Center Drive into two lots of net sizes 3.08 and 3.6 acres. No physical development or improvements are required as part of this application. The project is located within the Business Research Park, or BRP zone, and has a 2030 General Plan Land Use designation of Business Research Park. The project site is a vacant, undeveloped parcel located directly west of the Palms Marketplace Center. The site is generally surrounded by other business park developments to the south and east, auto sales / storage to the west, and a vacant parcel to the north. Previously, a tentative parcel map was approved by the City Council on September 17, 2019 to create the project parcel and construct the connection of Lockwood Street with associated infrastructure, which has been completed. The parcel has remained undeveloped since it was created. On February 9, 2021, the applicant team filed a formal discretionary application for a senior housing project on a portion of the subject property, subject to the approval of the parcel map waiver by the Planning Commission and subject to the approval of a general plan amendment and associated housing element ordinance amendments by the City Council. At this time, the proposal is still incomplete, pending the approval of the general plan amendment and associated housing element ordinance amendments by the City Council. Any future development would be required to meet all applicable development standards and would be subject to compliance with the state CEQA guidelines. The subdivision of land requires the recordation of a parcel map when the request involves 4 or fewer parcels. In situations where all public services are available on site and sufficient environmental protections are in place, the Oxnard City Code authorizes the Planning Commission to grant a parcel map waiver. A parcel map waiver simplifies the subdivision process in applicable situations, such as with this request, where there are only 2 parcels being created and no improvements are required as shown. The project is not in a general plan designated neighborhood. The project is approximately 500 feet from the nearest general plan neighborhood, which is East Village, and the proposed project will not increase the intensity of use, being a simple subdivision of an existing lot with no improvements. Due to these factors, it was determined that the project did not require a community workshop. Public notices, however, were sent for the Planning Commission hearing. The project will be subject to various conditions of approval. Some of the key conditions include keeping the prior conditions from the prior parcel map in effect, addressing potential cross-lot drainage and water quality concerns, and establishing a 36-month period to record the map. In accordance with Section 15061B3, for no possibility of significant effect of the State California Environmental Quality Act, or CEQA guidelines, projects where it can be seen with certainty that there is no possibility that the activity in question may have a significant effect on the environment, the activity is not subject to CEQA, and therefore is exempt from the requirements of CEQA. This proposal subdivides an existing vacant lot into 2 parcels. No improvements or changes to the land use regulations are proposed as part of this project. The existing parcel and proposed parcels meet the required lot dimensions of the BRP zone and are compatible with the general plan. As a BRP zone parcel, the division of the parcel into two lots will not increase the development potential of the project area. Any future development proposals would be required to comply with the 2030 general plan and applicable development standards. All future proposals would also be subject to compliance with the state California Environmental Quality Act guidelines. Therefore, staff has determined that there's no substantial evidence that the project will have a significant effect on the environment. Based on the information provided in this presentation and associated staff report, staff recommends that the Planning Commission find the project to be exempt from environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines, section 15061B3, and approve the resolution for the parcel map waiver subject to certain findings and conditions.